I get to talk about the BioBarrels. I don't even know how long we've been selling them, but ever since they come out, first they didn't move very well, and then they kind of took off.
I think what made them take off probably, Glenn, is word of mouth. And we had one producer just try it, a producer that doesn't have much time to go out and move those barrels around, maybe in the cornfield, I think he did, and like that, like a rocket, took off. That's all it took.
He likes them because he has a lot of rough country up sand hills up north here. He puts those barrels out and he doesn't have to round them up. None of them blow away. It suits his needs very well. He also likes the fact that he can drive by them, look at the barrel, and he can tell how long it's going to be before he has to replace it. Doesn't have to drive up and actually look down into the tub.
We had a little bit of question about the weather. In the last couple of years, we really haven't had much moisture to worry about what happens to the side of the barrels. But all in all, even if it does rain, when we do get moisture, the barrels seem fine. Where I live, up in the sandhills, and you put a barrel on the meadow, some of that moisture does go through, but you know what? I've never seen a cow not eat it. So.
Yeah. And also, someone were worried about the tubs being able to withstand the handling. But I've dropped them off of trucks, off of a 2-ton truck onto the ground, and the tub stands it fine. As long as it's full, it withstands it really well.
I think, too, what sells the Crystalyx BioBarrel is just simply a good product and a good barrel, and they try it once, and I have yet to see somebody come in and say, you know what, Naomi, I don't really like the BioBarrel.
I've been pretty satisfied with them. They've done well for us. I'd say they're probably a third of our barrel market right now.
It's pretty popular. BioBarrels are pretty popular. It's pretty simple when you can just go out and roll them off the truck. Or off the pickup. I've heard lots of people say, wow, Naomi, you know what, if I want my cows to go to the northeast pasture, which they never go to, I just got to drive out there once. I don't got to go back out and get the empty. I don't have to worry about the empty being in the neighbor's pasture. I want those cattle to go to the far corner, and guess what? That's what the BioBarrel does. I love it. I don't know.
Works
I'm
good
sold.
for us. Also, we wanted to talk about the BioBarrel in the new. I understand there's a new product coming out. BioBarrel will be an all-weather that will withstand the weather that we do have in this country, which the BioBarrels we have now, in a bad rainstorm or it stays real wet, tend to break down, which you don't lose the product. It's always there no matter what the weather is, and the cattle will eat it all. But it will be kind of nice to have a barrel that we can sell as a weatherproof barrel. One thing that helps, we don't have to, by selling some of the BioBarrels, we don't have the BioBarrel or the returns of the steel that we have to find a place to store until we get them sent back. Once the BioBarrel leaves here, we're never going to see it again. We're done with that, even though they're smaller, but they don't take up as much total room as the steel barrels do.
I think that the BioBarrels is a little bit even more convenient for our operation here at the feed store, because we have a limited amount of space to stack the steel barrels when they do come back, and so convenience is good with the BioBarrels. Good plus for us, good selling point for us. Pretty excited about the new one that we can promote, and I think that it's good for Crystalyx. I think it's good for our business, and excited to start selling it.